Nagi Palle, OpenLane's used vehicle analyst, projects a look at the used vehicle market for the rest of 2010 and into 2011.
The next 8 months, we really think in terms of segments. Different segments do different things. So when new car volume starts going up, you start seeing more trades come back in. And as the new trades come back in, what we call either the dealer consigned units begin to take hold. That volume is beginning to starting to pick up. The one segment of off-lease cars, that's just going to, the off-lease returns, that are the wholesale supply of off-lease cars is beginning to decline, and we'll see that over the next 2 years. But we see lease originations go up now, so that saddle that we talk of in terms of off-lease decline is bounded. I mean, it'll happen for the next 18 to 24 months, starting more towards the end of the year in 2011, early 2011, and then we'll go through 2012. That's where we see the off-lease decline happening. The other thing that has happened is, as the new car market has picked up, and it's also driven up fleet sales. Fleet and rental sales have started going up as well. So we'll see more of that supply coming into the used car wholesale. So that'll be an important segment. And then the last segments that we think of are repossessions. 2009 was the year of peak repossessions. I think there's something like 1.9 million units wholesaled in the repossessions because of all the subprime crisis and the financial crisis we had. But we are beginning to see, because the lending standards have tightened over the last year, and what we are seeing is that repossessions will probably go back to long-term averages, which are more in the line of 1.4 million. So summarizing it, we'll see some declines towards the end of the year and next year. So this year will still be healthy, but towards the end of the year, we'll see some off-lease volume decline. Repossessions decline from last year, but more towards long-term averages, and we'll begin to see a rise in rental and fleets and dealer consigned units.
If you were to provide some guidelines or advice to what a major dealer who has a strong used car operation, what would that be?
Focus more on analytical, an analytical perspective than ever before. Focus on inventory turns. That is by far, I think, probably one of the most important criteria they should use. Given the uncertainty about how the retail market will evolve over the next year, given all the macroeconomic environment, etc., I would focus, if there's one thing you were going to focus on, it would be inventory turns. And related to that, and that you do with being as analytical as you can around understanding your local retail demand, understanding your wholesale supply, and understanding your customer.
So they need to have the very best access to online supply, and the very best access to a retail inventory management process, not just a system.
Yeah, not just a system, it's a process, and you have to buy into it. It's not enough to have a system, you really have to operate it.